Hey everybody, it's Robin. I am in the kitchen, and what's a mama to do when she wants good pizza and nowhere near good pizza? I don't personally like our pizza that we have around here where I'm currently living, but I like my pizza. So we're gonna make grilled pizza tonight. That's what a mama's gonna do. Keeps the kitchen cool, lets the grill get a little workout, and I get to be outside. How's it get better than that? So I'm gonna turn it around and show you how I do this, quick and easy. You can certainly make your own dough. You can certainly make your own sauce. I've got some of my own homemade sauce, and I've got a can of sauce because I wanted quick and easy tonight. So I'm cheating big time. So we are gonna turn this around and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Hey Louie, how are you? And hey Lisa, thanks for joining me. And let's get this turned around. So turn around on the counter. My counter's a hot mess because I'm sorting and pitching and throwing and like just doing cleaning. So I have my grill pans, Pampered Chef. I do not think they sell these anymore, but talk to your consultant. If you don't have one, I will hook you up with mine and see if she has any left or he has any left in the back closet. That is my biggest suggestion. I have white pizza dough, and I have everything, limited edition, everything pizza dough. These are pizza doughs from a pizza place up in Maine that when I lived up there, I frequented. I love their pizza, I love their dough, and my grocery store sells it, and I love it because I can pick it up. It's like, I don't know, $2.50 a ball, and it's amazing pizza dough. So I'm gonna put down my cornmeal because that's how I do pizza dough. It doesn't make it starchy, it doesn't make it gluteny, and it works great on the grill pans. And I'm just gonna shape this first one. And my grill is already hot. I have it hot, 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 which is what you want. I've turned it down to medium now, but I started out really hot to get it hot, and that's how you go. You're gonna turn it down to medium when you put your dough on, when you put your pizzas on, and have one side on and one side off. I find to be the best, and I put the pizza on the one side for a little while, then I move it to the other side. So we're gonna stretch out this dough. As you can see, there's all kinds of herbs and spices in it. It is truly everything but the bagel pizza dough, which will be fun for a pizza crust because Steven likes everything but the bagels. So, well, everything bagels, I should say, not everything but the bagel because he eats the bagel. So I'm going to take my pan, and now I'm just going to put my dough on it. Whoops. Try not to tuck my finger through it, which I did not succeed at, but that's okay. And I just put my dough on my pan. I'm going to pinch up that hole that I put my finger through. And we're going to move this pan over here. And I'm just going to pinch up my edges so I do have a little crust on the edge because I think that makes it yummy. And just going to fit it into the pan because it didn't stretch round. I kind of stretched it ovally, rectangularly. I don't know. I have a question. Anybody on here from Orange County? Have you guys been over to the place in Fishkill that does the popovers? Hudson's Ribs and Fish, I think is what it used to be called. I don't know if it's still called that. Do they still do popovers? They used to have really good food. We went a couple times years and years and years ago. I just wondered if they were still in existence and if they were still good. They were kind of a dress-up, fancy date night place that we went to. So I have some of my homemade leftover sauce here that I'm going to put on this pizza. And then for my other pizza, I've just got Hunt's 4-cheese pasta sauce. You know what? It's going on pizza with stuff on it. It will work. I'm not going to worry about it. If I was putting it on pasta, I would say, oh, no way, never. But for on pizza, it works. And I don't put a ton of sauce because that just makes it wet. And then we have soggy pizza, not cooked pizza. And you guys know. So I'm going to dress both my pizzas and then put them both on at the same time. And that is going to be it. And I can't give you a time for them because they don't ever seem to take the same amount of time. You just got to watch them. So this is a sit outside, maybe a cocktail, maybe adult beverage, whatever, and babysit your pizza. But it is very much worth it because they turn out delicious. Okay, so that's stripped off. I'm just going to put that on there. And then I've got mozzarella. And because Steven likes pepperoni, I got pepperoni. But I got turkey pepperoni instead of regular. It's a little lower in fat, a little healthier, and not quite as spicy. We seem to like it better, but it's also not as greasy, which I think for pizza is important. Because I hate, like, when you get pizza and it's got that big grease sheen on it. Ugh, just gross. And if you like it, I'm sorry. I just think that's kind of yucky. If I've got to blot my pizza, I don't like it. Okay, and I load it with cheese because, again, that's how we roll. Okay, cheese. I'm going to throw on a little parm. And now the pepperoni. And like I said, I got turkey pepperoni, classic Italian, 65% less fat. And I do notice that when I cook it, it doesn't get greasy. And it's also not as spicy. So if you like spicy pepperoni, this is not your best option. I do sometimes get deli pepperoni, but right now my deli does not have pepperoni. They are slicing, but they don't have pepperoni. So I have to go with whatever they've got on the shelf, and they did have my turkey back, so that was a plus. And a score for Mom. Wow, I don't think I could do that again, guys. That was luck. And I do load the pizza with pepperoni, and you know, they don't have pizza that often, so I figure it's not going to impact the 14-year-old that much. And since this is the only protein he's getting, that's fine. So I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to get my other pan. I'm going to get my other dough. Like I said, I'm going to do both of them at once. I'm going to put some more cornmeal down. And this pizza is going to be sauce, cheese, mushrooms, broccoli, and onion. This is obviously my pizza. And it's stuck to my hand. Isn't that just handy? There we go. Okay. So I'm going to try to make this one round better than the other one. So I kind of screwed up the other one. But this dough, I love it. It does come to the store frozen. So if you grab it early, you can have it in the freezer and, and pull it out of your own freezer, like if you shop once a week. I usually get there late in the day, and I just grab it thawed, let it sit on my counter to just warm up to room temperature, so that it's springy and I can stretch it, and everybody's happy. And okay, let's stretch this one out to fit this pan. And put some edges on it. Okay. And we got some edges, we got some crust done. Perfect. And you know what? I might just be able to use up this sauce and not even have to open that emergency can of sauce that lives in my pantry just in case. I'm probably going to put more sauce on mine than I did on Steve's, just because I want to use it up. And I don't mind a wet pizza. So. And I also think on a veggie pizza, more sauce is better. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, if you are thinking of going away, if you want to go away for a weekend, don't try to plan it the week you want to go away. Most places are sold out right now. There's not a lot of selection. If you can plan it a couple weeks ahead, you probably are going to have better luck getting a room, getting a cottage, getting a cabin, a condo, whatever you want. But you need to give yourself a little time to find a place right now. Because we are so limited in the Northeast, it's the whole Northeast, guys, it's not just New York. Because we are so limited in the whole Northeast on where we can go and what's safe, and that not many people are going out of the Northeast. And so places from Jersey Shore all the way up to New England are booked solid. You're better off if you want a week. That gives you a little bonus. You also are better if you are flexible on where you want to go, because that just gives you more options. But you definitely want to give yourself or your travel agent as much time ahead as you can. So that's my little PSA for today. Certainly as August is coming and we are still in the midst of COVID and quarantine and all those words are popping up in vocabulary, you might want to think about going away. And I truly do not think going away is a bad thing. I have traveled a couple of times this summer. I'm planning a trip right now. And you just have to be smart about it and kind of plan that it's going to be different, that it's not going to look like what it normally does, and plan for that. I know certainly beaches, they're trying really hard to do the social distancing and the separation and all that good stuff. So just know that and have patience with anybody you run into. If you're going away, just have patience, because they're just trying to get their jobs done. They're trying to not have problems. Restaurants and bars are trying to figure out the new standards that are coming out, which seem to be coming out daily depending on where you are. And we're all just trying to do this together. So have some patience with those that you're traveling with and running into when you do travel, if you go. Be a little flexible on where you're going and pre-plan as much as you can. Those are my travel agent tips for today. Certainly if you want to go someplace, reach out. I would gladly help you try to get there if it's possible. And I'm cutting up my broccoli just because I don't like big chunks. And I normally would do broccoli on a white pie, but tonight it's sauce. And the other thing to think about, guys, is go someplace you haven't been, or someplace that you maybe haven't been for a long time. Don't try to do the shore. Maybe that's not going to work for you guys, but maybe a cabin in the woods or a cabin in the mountains would work better. So consider alternatives and have compassion for the family or the people that you're going to travel with, because not everybody might feel the same way that you do. And I would just hope that everybody is being compassionate to each other about travel these days and doing things these days, because it's a different world right now and we just need to be compassionate. That's my new word today. I'm loading this with mushrooms because I love my mushrooms on my pizza. I think that's covered enough. And now I'm just going to load it with some cheese, and then I'm going to put both of these on, and I will take pictures when they're done. And I happen to put my veggies under my cheese I really don't know why. I like it that way. I feel like I get more cheese. I don't know. I probably don't. I probably get less. But I just feel like it's cheesier and gooier, and the veggies get cheesy, and everybody gets cheesy and happy, and it's just yummy. Okay, that's loaded with cheese, loaded with my veggies. I'm going to throw some parm on it. I'm going to say goodnight and go cook on the grill. The other thing I am doing, because I am going out of town this weekend, I'm going to throw a chicken in the Instapot tonight for Stephen and John to have. And that'll take about 40 minutes, and then they'll have a roasted chicken that they can do for pasta. They can eat it roasted. They can do whatever. That's the one benefit of an Instapot. Hey, Janine, how are you? So, guys, whoops, my tripod is falling. Hey, Christy, thanks for joining me. Thanks, Louie. No, been there, done that. Do not need to open a pizza shop. Excuse me. So, guys, I'm going to go throw these on the grill. Like I said, I don't know the timing. I've watched them. The pepperoni one probably will take 10-15 minutes. My veggie one will probably take 15 to 20. But I'm going to do half the time on the hot side and half the time on the unheated side. I have two of the burners off and 2 of the burners on. I just find it cooks the pizza better. If you've got a grill that only has 1 burner, put it on low. It works. If you've got a grill that's got 2 burners and you can't shut one off independent of the other, put it on low. It works just fine. I hope you all have a great night. I will connect with you over the next few days at random times. I'm not going to be cooking because I am away. And I will be back in the kitchen Monday night. I do close the grill, Louie. Yep. Grill is always closed. And I will be back with you Monday night cooking something in my kitchen again. Have a great night. Thank you all for being here. Good night.